How concerned are you that college students in Mississippi could unknowingly bring the coronavirus home with them to their families for the holidays and then, of course, also the community?
Well, there's a great concern right now with the medical community, especially the CDC. They just updated their guidelines very recently, and they noted that they're advising everyone to be aware. They discourage traveling unless it's necessary during the holidays. And in these guidelines, they talk about the fact that college students, in a lot of cases, these young, healthy adults, they can be asymptomatic carriers. And when this occurs, which is occurring very frequently, unfortunately, they will go be with family members and friends, and they don't know that they have coronavirus because if they are asymptomatic, they don't have any symptoms, no fever, no cough, not anything, but they can act as carriers. But the problem is if they go home, then if they're around their family members that might be vulnerable, then there's a potential for them to become infected. And then those family members that might be older or have chronic medical conditions, they can be more vulnerable and they can even lose their lives.
Well, it is pretty difficult because, you know, they're out for until coming home from college now means all the way through, Christmas now. So they're not going to go back until January. So they've got to come back. We know a vaccine is coming. Should college students get a flu shot before they come home for the Thanksgiving holiday? Would that be advantageous?
Most definitely. And some of the recommendations, in addition to getting that flu shot, which is a great idea, is the fact that they should try to quarantine as much as possible in college until they leave, not go to those parties, not go to those gatherings, but try to stay in their dorm rooms as much as possible, wear their masks, social distance. And when they get ready to leave, if they could do a test, a COVID-19 test before they leave, and even do one when they get home. But when they do get home, now, ideally, the CDC is advising if they could just quarantine for 2 weeks, but I know that's going to be tough, but at least try to stay in a part of the house away from others, especially if you have those in the house that are elderly or immunocompromised because of chronic medical conditions. Wear a mask, at least for a number of days, just to do everything they can to limit the chances of transmitting COVID-19 to their family members who they love.
Well, I do know that at least I know Mississippi State is offering a free COVID test for all the kids coming back home, recommending they do that. But also I think, you know, we've got that problem with young people coming home. They then want to go out and see everybody that they have not seen since they left for college. So it's going to be difficult. I guess we just really have to make sure that we do what you said and what the CDC is recommending and keep everything really close-knit. I guess, close to the house. And
that's something we have to do on both sides, responsibility of the students along with the parents, but we have to do everything we can to keep everybody safe.
All right. Dr. Quinn, as always, pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.